Margot, thanks so much for joining us this morning. How did the Queen's visits shape the naming of parts of our country?
Well, I think one of the most fun stories was her visit to Bondi Beach. And after the success of the pageantry of the surf carnival, the Waverley Council wanted to call Bondi Royal Bondi, but unfortunately that didn't come off. And there were other places around.
Happy with that, actually,
the country.
Margot. Royal Bondi, that could have worked. I live in Royal Bondi.
Nice. Yeah.
What else was there?
Yes. There were. I'm actually sorry. I don't know. Sorry. I don't
That's
know.
okay. Chicken Elizabeth, or Coronation Chicken, was created for Elizabeth's crowning, a precursor to Australia's love of apricot chicken. I'm
Delicious.
Yeah. Who doesn't love that?
Yeah, it was.
No, exactly. No, that's
created...
interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it was actually created for her father, George VI. And it was a combination of ingredients. Obviously, chicken's very popular. And when the Queen and Prince Philip came to Australia, most of the menus that they enjoyed in Australia were chicken-based, because it was something that they knew that the royal family would enjoy. And so the chicken, the chicken recipe for the coronation had a curry-based mayonnaise. So you can make that at home yourself, and they did sometimes put apricot juice in.
A curry-based mayonnaise. Wow. Now, the State Library holds a collection of original photographs from, is it the 1945-54 tour, sorry. There's a lot of candid moments in there as well. Do you have a favourite? Yeah.
Yes, I think one of my favourites is one where, because you're so aware of the number of presentations that are made to the Queen and to other royal members of the royal family, and you're never quite sure just how engaged they are with all of those presentations. But there's this wonderful photograph which shows the motorcade, and the Queen and Prince Philip are travelling along, and obviously somebody from the crowd is trying to reach over with a bouquet, and so Philip does this great sort of reach over to bring the bouquet into the car, so that it can be presented to the Queen. Yes, and we have an extraordinary array of items of memorabilia from people who enjoyed their encounters with the royal family over the years. And I have brought one along that I thought you would like to see. And this is a special presentation copy of a book. Yeah, it's fabulous, isn't it? So this was, there was a book made like this for the Queen, and this is a replica that was actually made for the wife of the Premier of New South Wales. So J.J. Carl, for the Carl Expressway is named for Carl. And this was a special, it's the unique copy in the blue, pale blue binding with this fantastic three-dimensional shield inside. And it has photographs of all of the activities that were enjoyed during the tour. And so I can show you some of the pages in here. Yeah, so things like the city being all lit up with fireworks and special illuminations, things like that. So these are the kinds of things that are really significant and fantastic additions to collections, because they're unique and they do actually represent someone's encounter with the royal family. And we do have some wonderful items in the library, and an example of this book will be on display in our Amaze Gallery display, which is opening today, as well as other souvenirs that were acquired around the time of her visit.
Okay, Margot.
We have another item which is
tough to get there.
Yeah, go ahead. You got one more to show, do you?
Yes, please, if people in town. The other things I have. Go for it. This is actually from my own collection, because I'm a bit of a royal fan, and this is a replica of the Australian wattle brooch that was given to the Queen by the Australian people.
Oh yeah.
So of course it's one of the Queen's favourite pieces of jewellery, and this is a copy that you could purchase in Sydney, and so the ladies of Sydney could buy this and have it. And I'm also wearing, this is a coronation set that you could also buy. So, people were really engaged by and really wanted souvenirs and replicas. So these are the kinds of things that are very valuable and really collectible on the market today, as well as all the cups and saucers and other things that we're more familiar with. And the library does have examples of those as well. So wonderful
well,
things.
That's
for
all
people
lovely,
to-
Margot. Appreciate you coming on and talking about that and chatting about it too.
Yeah, fabulous. I love that. And beautiful pieces as well. And Pete, we saw, you know, the accents that we've seen through his ceremony today, the small moments that you may have missed. Kate was wearing a beautiful brooch that was given to her by the Queen. It looked like it was encrusted in diamonds, and it was a small leaf just on her lapel.